This past Friday, wrestling fans, WWE made a good decision in having Ricochet capture the Intercontinental Championship away from Sami Zayn. I could not be happier with the decision WWE made this past Friday. You know, guys, when we think about Ricochet capturing the Intercontinental title, a lot of possibilities comes up. A lot of possibilities comes up, and honestly, in my eyes, it makes WrestleMania better. It makes WrestleMania better. It makes a few matches better. Just overall, this could possibly be a positive thing in WWE with Ricochet holding the IC strap. And we're going to dive into everything about it right here today. But before we do, y'all know what to do. And that is to become a subscriber today. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for all notifications. Follow me, wrestling fans, at Wrestling1988 over on Facebook. It is appreciated. Also, go back and check out anything you missed. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel today, so you get notified every time I upload a video to the channel. It is appreciated. Now, let's dive into what happened this past Friday, what kind of impact it can give to the WWE going forward. Is it a positive thing, or is this just something that's going to dwindle out very quickly after WrestleMania? We're going to dive into it. Okay, so the way I'm really looking at this is, well, short-term effect. Of course, it is a very good positive thing. Number one, we're not going to have to see Sami Zayn defend the Intercontinental Championship against Johnny Knoxville, okay? We're not going to have to see that. This has turned that match literally into a just celebrity type matchup with no title on the line, which I think everybody will be okay with. You know, there was a lot of heat about the Intercontinental title being defended against a celebrity. A lot of heat about that. And I'm glad that WWE decided to change that around, okay? Because celebrities should not be going after a championship. They just should not, especially when it's a title that has a lot of legacy to it, a lot of prestige to it. And the Intercontinental title, even though it has not been treated that well as of late, still has a lot of legacy to its history and to its name. So I'm glad that they made this decision by putting it on Ricochet. Now, them putting it on Ricochet, well, what does that mean? Well, chances are we're going to get a multi-man ladder matchup or something of that nature, so they can stick more people on the card. And, you know, in Ricochet's case, we're going to see a lot of good spots and stuff like that. Him jumping off the ladder and things of that nature. And we'll get more people like that that do good things with ladder matches. But I really hope that Ricochet will successfully defend the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. That's probably the direction that they will go down, wrestling fans. I mean, that's just the direction they'll probably go down, and that'll be a way that they get more people on the card. Now, as far as him being Intercontinental Champion and after WrestleMania, I really hope that this sticks around longer, him being champ. Not just him going back into a rival with Sami Zayn, which ultimately means that he drops the title to Sami Zayn. I really hope that is not the case, because Ricochet could have some good matches and good rivals with some people, and then build up that title where it needs to be. That workhorse, that working man's championship. Because really, when you think about it, that's what the Intercontinental title in the past has always been. Mr. Perfect, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. That title where it was the undercard, but they still stuck it on the main event because everybody enjoyed the matches. But really, WWE wanted to put it on the undercard. They did. But everybody enjoyed the matches so much that they had to put it on the main event. I mean, really, that's really what the Intercontinental Championship used to mean. It really did back in the early 90s. And then, of course, you know, you have the rivals between Dolph Ziggler and The Miz, and you know, what Daniel Bryan brought with the Intercontinental title and things of that nature. So, listen, the Intercontinental title has a lot of prestige to it, so it needs to be treated that way again. But if Ricochet ultimately just drops it back to Sami Zayn, then they did this simply because there was a lot of fan backlash and they had to get the title off of Sami Zayn to shut some fans up, and by putting it on Ricochet, they could put even more people on WrestleMania's card also. I mean, that's just the way I'm seeing it, wrestling fans. I really hope that's not the 100% case, you know. And plus, with the title being off Sami Zayn now, it leaves it wide open for Johnny Knoxville to pick up the victory at WrestleMania. Because if the title was on the line at WrestleMania, no question Sami Zayn was going to walk out victorious. No question at all. So, you know, that's another thing. But listen, Ricochet being Intercontinental Champion would be a great addition to the Intercontinental Championship, to Smackdown. And you know, what if WWE decides to just combine titles? And I'm not saying they're going to do that. They're probably only going to do this with the Universal and WWE title. But you know what? If they're going to have in the brand split and only have a certain amount of titles, why not just combine them, make a mid-card title, one major championship, one tag team championship, one women's title, combine it all that way, have the titles be more prestigious. And you know what? If they have Ricochet as the Intercontinental Champion going up against either Finn Balor or Damian Priest, whichever one they want to have as the United States Champion, either one of those matches would be really good too. Do I think that's the road they're going to go down? Absolutely not. But a champion versus champion matchup, undercard, one of those two, hey, that sounds pretty good to me. One of those matches would definitely help steal the show as well. But wrestling fans, Ricochet being the new IC champ, very good addition for WrestleMania and for the future if WWE decides to go down that road and not just give the title back to Sami Zayn at Backlash right after WrestleMania. So y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Subscribe. And of course, until I see you again, catch you on the other side.